Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel Accounts Guru Cool. Learn accounting online. So today we are here with one more content for all of our members and viewers in which we are going to discuss about record to report Excel interview questions round with answer. Knowing that towards a record to report, one is your knowledge towards the accounting finance is important. Second, the ERP, how you are going to work on the ERP, how you're going to extract that details from the systems, because you have to do the record to report. From the record, you have to present the report. In addition to that, most of the reporting structures, reporting work, you have to do it in the Excels. So considering that your knowledge towards the Excels, that's also the important, and that's also is going to be added benefits for record to report. Considering that Excel interview questions round with answers, that's we are going to discuss here. So request all the viewers to be with us till the end to get in more insight about that, what sort of questions is going to be asked by interviewer and how you have to give the answer for that. Giving examples, we are going to discuss about how do you prepare an MIS report in Excel, how to format and open MIS report .csv to .xlsx Excel, and many more questions we are going to discuss here. So request all the members to go through with this. Put it in the comment if you want we to create more content, what exactly expected by you, that's going to give the benefit to you. Leverage this membership, put all the your comments, whatever you want we to create for you. So let's discuss Excel interview questions round with answer. The first questions to us that how do you prepare an MIS report in Excel? So now this is one of the most or mostly asked interview questions towards the Excel is that in record to reports when you are going to work in R2R. So if the systems, we are not preparing MIS from the systems, since that MIS is not able to give that much insights what we want from analytical standpoint, from the analysis standpoint, data is going to be there. But from the data, if you want to add the certain reports, certain calculations, certain schedules, that's all we are able to do it in Excel. So how do you prepare an MIS report in Excel? So you are going to give the answer for that. I do follow the below steps. Export the trial balance from the systems. To prepare the MIS, first thing is that once you ensure all the transactions has been recorded in the systems and everything is done, now you have to export the trial balance from the systems. Whatever the ERP you are using, either you are using any cloud-based softwares, SAP, Oracle, or whatever, you have to first export the trial balance from the system. Second, mapping each ledger against MIS group says that in trial balance, you are able to have the n number of ledgers, but in MIS, what you are going to present into the P&L and balance sheets, there are certain uh, group reporting is going to be there. Group head is there. So you need to add the group against each ledger. Giving example is that if you have the some salary ledger heads in the systems as per the salary breakup, that's going to be basic, HRA, then your other benefits, that's all is club HRA. So everything is there. So you want to report that as a club towards P&L as a salary or employee benefit expenses. So everything is going to be club over there as an employee benefit expenses. So that's way you have to add the mapping over there. Next, link your data to your MIS template by using formulas like VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, SUMIF, index, and match charts, etc. based on the needs. So it means that if you're working towards the record to report, then if you're going to prepare the MIS, it must be essential for you to learn VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, SUMIF, index, match, charts, or many more formulas from the Excel. Check for any NA reference, any values, etc. and then work on that. Next, what do you know about VLOOKUP? VLOOKUP is going to be used towards all the our capturing the transactions data against one particular details against one particular ledgers from another one. VLOOKUP is an Excel function that is used to look up and retrieve data from a specific column in an Excel table. VLOOKUP supports approximate and exact match. I used to mostly, or I used to prefer the exact match. That's a false. In VLOOKUP, the V stands for vertical. Also, the lookup values must appear in the first column of the table with lookup columns to the right. So that's going to be the VLOOKUP. Purpose, lookup a value in a table by matching it on the first column. Second, return value, match value from a table, and the result or syntax, VLOOKUP, lookup, value table, array, column index, range, lookup. So it means that if you have the one Excel, and in that Excel's only name is mentioned over there. In another Excel's, you have the name plus certain value against that in next column. So here you want to pull the value in this Excel from that another Excel. So you are going to use the VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP, what's the data you have in your existing Excels in the column, that you have to click over there, comma, you need to go towards the another Excel, select the first and second column. From the first to next, which columns your data is there, which you want to capture here, count that 1, 2, 3, 4 column or in a second column, then comma, second, comma, false, and close the bracket and press enter. The value is going to be captured over there. That's the use of VLOOKUP. We are going to see all these things in the practicals as well. But first, just go through with this, how to answer to interviewer. Next, what is the need of index and match in Excel? For this MIS executive interview questions based on the Excel functions, you can mention that index and match is an alternative to VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP works only as a static column reference, while index and match is much more dynamic and faster. Index and match is ideal for handling larger data sets where you do not have to specify table array as VLOOKUP. What is a logical function? There are four logical functions: AND, OR, XOR, and NOT. A logical function helps in checking if a condition is true or false. Combine two or more conditions together. AND is going to be add the words X and Y. So that's going to be combine X, Y. So that's going to be the logical function. Next, how to format an open MIS report .csv to .xlsx Excel. This is also the important one. An MIS executive must follow the below steps using MIS report format. Add in, open the MIS report file .csv in Excel 2016. Select the ISO-NE MIS viewer tab in Microsoft Excel. Select format report. This will format the MIS report and will leave the original MIS report unaffected. Next, explain advanced pivot table techniques on Excel. Another good time-saving techniques is to create a calculated field. This is how it can help. It can be set up, visit pivot table analyze, select fields, atoms, and sets, click on the calculated field option, enter the name of the new calculated field. That's where you are going to use advanced pivot table techniques on Excel. What is the conditions and why does it matter? This is also going to be one of the important one towards that conditional formatting. So if you have the line items in the Excels and you want to see if any duplicate nomenclatures is there, duplicate layers is there, so you can use the conditional formatting for that. Or sometimes it's a drop down option also is going to be there through the conditional formatting. In Excel, a condition determines the expression of the value stating either it's a true or false. The expression could be a function that determines if the value entered in a cell is of numeric or text data type. If a value is greater than, equal to, or less than a specified value, etc. Syntax: if logical text, value if true, value if false, or logical test. So that's a value stating either true or false. This is also one of the conditional formatting is going to be if we are saying that earlier one what we mentioned related to the value is going to be highlight the duplicate. That's also is going to be the condition of formatting, and you have to just click conditions and duplicate values highlight by any colors, and you have to click so any values is there that's going to be converted into that color if it's a duplicate. Another one condition formatting is that, or conditions is that, that's a condition of formatting, and this is condition. So if you want to use the if condition, so you're going to say that if this data is equal to this, then you use the true or else false. That's going to be the condition you are going to use when you are using in Excel. Next is towards what is the use of count if formula in Excel. The count if formula is used for counting cells in a specified range and meet a specific create specific criteria on the cells may contain dates, text, or numbers. Next is going to be what logical conditions will you use when there are two different criteria. Use the and logical conditions when there are two different criteria. What logical conditions will you use when there are two different criteria? That's the and. How many report formats are available in MIS Excel? There are three report format is MIS in MIS Excel. That's compact, report, and tabular format. Next is to us, what is the constraint of a VLOOKUP function? The one constraint with VLOOKUP is that the lookup value must be in the leftmost column of the table range. That's the constraint of VLOOKUP. How do you freeze row and columns simultaneously? Click the cells from where you want to freeze the required columns and rows. Then go to menu bar, view, freeze pans. The first option is freeze pans. You are going to use by this way. Why is data validation important? Data validation is essential for removing errors in any type of data handling task. Try to explain what happens when you don't consider data validations. An example answer can be explained like this. Without data validations, MIS systems may provide misleading or incorrect informations, which can lead to poor decision making. This can result in significant financial losses, inefficient operations, and damaged reputations. Validating data in MIS system ensures that the data is of high quality and can be trusted to make informed decisions. So that's reasons the data validation is important. Next is how to create a drop-down list so that users cannot enter unwanted data. We can create a drop-down list to limit data entry using the data validations. First of all, create a list that you want to use as a drop-down list. If you want to give the specific comment or any uh, option-based questions, then you have to create the drop-down list. So the user is not going to be give the answers from his own words, that he need to select it from the drop down. Then go to the menu bar, data validations. From the drop down, click data validations, and in settings, select allow list. A source area will appear. Clicking on the source area, select the list of data you created at first and press OK. That's going to be used. How you can how can you protect your worksheet from anyone editing the data? That's also the important one, because once you created any file and if it's not the protected, then that's going to be used by anyone. There are two ways in order to prevent anyone from editing the data. The first, you can password protect the worksheet so that only those who have the password can open the sheet. To do this, go to menu bar, review, protect sheet, and password. Next is lock the range. First, select the range data you want to lock, then right click anywhere, then go to the format cells option from the drop down menu and go to the protection tab, then tick the locked option. If it isn't ticked, then press OK. So that's the way you are going to protect, or you can protect your worksheet from anyone editing the data. So that's from the Excel interview questions round with answer related to record to report. So thanks guys for being with us till the end. We are going to create the more practical work towards these Excels as well, how we are going to use these formulas, since one of our members asked us to create the series related to your Excels as well, what sort of Excel formulas we have to use in record to report and how we have to use that. That's all we are going to discuss. So request all the members to keep watching the content, ask the questions, put the comment, and make it more interactive. Thank you.